Good afternoon, my dear students. Myself, Dr. Girish Goyal, Assistant Professor, Department of Agronomy, School of Agriculture, IITM University, Gwalior. Students, I hope you all are good and stay at home safely, and you parents and family members for keeping safe and healthy in this extremely difficult time due to COVID-19. स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आशा करता हूँ कि आप सभी लोग घर पे होंगे, अच्छे होंगे, सुरक्षित होंगे और आप अपने पेरेंट्स का एंड फैमिली मेम्बर छोटे बड़े लोगों का ज़रूर ख्याल रख रहे होंगे और ज़रूर ख्याल रखें. स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट आवर सब्जेक्ट MSc Agronomy of Major Field Crops Kharif. Students, so let's start our topic about cultivation of groundnut crop part 2. Okay, so students, I will introduce all cultivation practices part by part and part 1, part 2, part 3. ये part 2 है, इससे पहले part 1 था, हो सकता हो तो part 3 भी आएगा. Okay, so students, I will introduce all content one by one. In first, introduction, second, cropping system, and third, nutrient management, and fourth, water management, and next, weed management, next, pest and disease, and next, harvesting, and next, post harvest, and next, outcome, then references. Okay, so students, before starting the topic, I want to telling you about some points of some important introduction of groundnut. Okay, so students, the groundnut is believed to the native of Brazil to Peru, Argentina and Ghana, from where it was introduced into Jamaica. Students, Cuba and other West Indies Iceland, the plant was introduced by Portuguese into Africa, from where it was introduced into North America. Students, it was introduced into India during the first half of the 16th century from one of the prefect island of China, where it was introduced earlier from either Central America or South America. Students, groundnut is raised mostly as a rain-fed kharif crop, being sown from May to June depending on the monsoon rain. Okay, students, in some areas or where the monsoon is delayed, it is sown as late August or early September. Students, as an irrigated crop, it is grown to a limited extent between January and March and between May to July. Students, the varieties under cultivation fall into three groups in respect of the habit of growth, namely bunch, semi spreading and spreading. Students say groundnut is grown throughout the tropics, and its cultivation of extend to the subtropical countries lying between 45 north and 35 degrees south and up to the latitude of 1000 meter. Students, the crop can be grown successfully in places receiving a minimum rainfall of 500 mm and a maximum rainfall of 1250 mm. Students, the rainfall should be distributed during the flowering and picking of the crop. Okay, students, the total amount of the rainfall required for the sowing opportunities is the 100 mm for sowing. It is the 150 mm and for flowering and pod development, and evenly distributed rainfall of 400 and 500 mm is required. Students, एंड दिस इज जनरली इंट्रोडक्शन था ये तो, ठीक है ना. तो जैसा कि आपको पता होना चाहिए इसके बारे में, इंट्रोडक्शन के बारे में. तो स्टूडेंट्स बेसिकली मैंने इससे पहले भी आपको कुछ चीज़ें बताई थी, जैसे आपको बताना चाहूँगा स्टूडेंट्स, ग्राउंडनट इज सिग्निफिकेंट ऑयल सीड आइडियल फॉर कल्टीवेशन इन टॉपिक एंड ट्रॉपिक रीजन इन द कंट्री. Groundnut is a specific in the legume for beans family. It is considered to be local in South America. Students, these are known by many other local names such as earth nuts, groundnuts, monkey nuts, papum nuts, and pine nuts. Students, despite its name and appearances, the peanut is not a nut, but rather a legume. Students, groundnut is the third most important oil seed of world in India. It is available throughout the year. Students, it is important source of protein, grow mostly under rain-fed condition. Students, in India, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu are major groundnut growing states. Okay. सो दिस इज इंट्रोडक्शन स्टूडेंट, ये तो थोड़ा जनरली इंट्रोडक्शन था. ओके, नेक्स्ट हमारा कंटेंट है क्रॉपिंग सिस्टम. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, groundnut is a very popular crop grow with other crop is a sequential and intercropping system in all ground growing region due to its nitrogen fixing ability, short duration, and less competitive nature. Students, however, it can be dominated by other aggressive crops like maize. Students, most popular sequence crop with kharif groundnut are sorghum, chickpea, mustard, wheat, sunflower, millet, maize, barley, and sunflower. Students, in some areas where groundnut is grown as rabi crops due to mid-winter. Okay, students, it is sequenced with the kharif crops like rice, tobacco. In the three crop sequential, groundnut is grow as a summer crops after rice of grow as kharif crops to be followed by mustard, green gram. Students, among intercropping system, popular system are groundnut plus sesame, groundnut plus castor, and groundnut plus pigeon pea, and groundnut plus sunflower, and groundnut plus cotton, mostly in the propagations of 4 to 5 rows of groundnut with 1 to 2 row of intercropping. Okay, so students, this is a cropping system. Okay, so next content है हमारा स्टूडेंट्स न्यूट्रेंट मैनेजमेंट. ओके, काफ़ी अच्छी स्लाइड है. कौन सी? न्यूट्रेंट मैनेजमेंट. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट है 20% नाइट्रोजन प्लस 40 P2O5 plus 60 K2O kg per hectare for rain-fed crop, and 30 nitrogen plus 40 P2O5 plus 60 K2O kg per hectare for rabi summer irrigated crops. ये rain-fed में था, ये irrigated. ठीक है. सो स्टूडेंट्स, सेकेंड है गाइसियम 50-100 kg per hectare at flowering and peak formation. Okay, so this is next point. ZnSO4 means student zinc sulfate. Okay, ZnSO4 at 25 kg per hectare for intensively cropped soils under irrigation. Okay, students, next step for kharif rain-fed crop, apply inter recommended dose of fertilizer at sowing by drilling placement. Okay, so students, for irrigated crops, apply entire dose of P and K and 20 nitrogen at sowing by drilling and placement. Students, the remaining 10% nitrogen should be top dressing by placement of. Okay, so students, this is next content, water management. Okay, so students, the period from peak flowering to early pods development 45 to 47 days is mostly sensitive to soil moisture stress. In other words, flowering penetration and yearly pods development are more sensitive to water deficient. Students, if irrigation water is not be limiting problem, a total of 8 irrigation pre-sowing irrigation followed by an irrigation 25 days means date after sowing, in 4 irrigation at 10 days interval, and final 2 at 15 days interval are adequate from optimum yield. Okay, so students, at time of deficient supplies and irrigation 25 days depth after sowing followed by 2 at 15 days interval between 45 and 75 days appearances to be the minimum requirement. Okay, so student, this is a water management slide. So this is a next content है हमारा wheat management. Okay, so students, critical period of wheat, first critical period of wheat competition is up to 35 days date after sowing. Okay, and second, a cost effective wheat management under rain feed condition is repeated in inter cultivation harrowing up to 35 days DAS followed by a manual weeding. Students, a mixture of oxydizone at Dinozeb each at 1.7 kg per hectare gives excellent control of weeds under several situations. Students, integrative weed management involving the above two approaches most effective and economical, provided the crop into subjected to prolonged drought, soil moisture stress during the crop period. So this is a wheat control. Students, next most important slide है पेस्ट एंड डिजीज़. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, हमको ध्यान रखना है पेस्ट एंड डिजीज़. सो कौन से इंसेक्टिसाइड है, कौन से पेस्टिसाइड. तो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज फर्स्ट है, दे आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ पेस्ट एंड डिजीज़ एंड सीड प्री इमरजेंस रूट. सेकेंड टिक्का डिजीज़ है, एंड फिर एक ब्राउन स्पॉट ऑन द लीव्स फॉर्सिंग डिफ्लेंसन, फिर रस्ट है, फिर एफिड है, फिर वाइट गर्व है, फिर बिहार हेरी कैटरपिलर. सो स्टूडेंट्स, so this is first one by one all the insect and pest मतलब introduce. So first है हमारा seed pre emergence root. Okay, so students, first caused by rhizophos of pendulum, the fungi attack seed and germination and fair resulting into patchy field. Students, it can be controlled by the seed treatment with theorem at the rate 3 gram kg per 3 gram kg seeds. Okay, so students, this is seed pre-emergence root. Second हमारा टिक्का, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट डिजीज है स्टूडेंट्स. तो ये टिक्का डिजीज लगता है बहुत ही मतलब कॉमन है, क्योंकि ये टिक्का डिजीज हर किसी को पता है. इसमें स्टूडेंट्स क्या होता है, जो लीफ पे है ना स्पॉट सा पड़ जाता है, जैसे हम टिक्का बोलते हैं. जैसे कोई आपकी लीफ है, उसके ऊपर क्या होगा, ब्राउन ब्राउन से ब्लैक से टिक्का हो जाएगा. जैसे ब्लैक टिप और मैंगो होता है ना एक, तो उसी प्रकार के इसमें लीफ पर टिक हो जाए, टिप्पा बन जाए, मतलब ब्लैक कलर का टिप्पे से बन जाते हैं. ठीक है, जो काले काले स्पॉट से हो जाते हैं ब्राउन ब्राउन से. ठीक है ना, मतलब जो येलो करके होते हैं रिंग टाइप में, उनको ये बन जाते हैं. ठीक है ना. सो स्टूडेंट्स, इट इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट dangerous disease in groundnut. It is caused by spreaded repeatedly by high humidity with temperature greater than 22 degrees Celsius, characterized by dark brown spot. जैसा मैंने कहा अभी, spot brown कलर के spot on the leaves, forcing defoliation. It can be controlled by the seed treatment with theorem at the rate 3 gram per kg seeds or 4 spray of zyme at the rate 2 kg per hectare. Students, at an interval of 8 to 10 days commencing from the detention of the disease. So this is a ticka disease. Okay, next students, brown spot of the leaves forcing defoliation. Students, it can be controlled by the seed treatment with theorem at the rate 3 gram kg seeds or 4 spray of zyme at the rate 2 kg per hectare at an interval of 8 to 10 days commencing from the detection of the disease. So students, this is ब्राउन स्पॉट। नेक्स्ट है हमारा रस्ट। तो स्टूडेंट्स ये भी कॉमन है, रस्ट डिजीज जो लगता है हमारा टिक्का में। तो स्टूडेंट्स इट इज कॉज्ड बाय द फंगस करेक्टरिस्टिक बाई, जो फंगस है ये किसके, ये जो लगता है पक्षीनिया के कारण लगता है, ठीक है, एक पक्षीनिया नाम का होता है, ठीक है। सो स्टूडेंट्स रस्ट है जो पक्षीनिया ग्रीमिनी टिटिस है वो वीट में होता है, वो आप वो मत समझिएगा, ये पक्षीनिया है, ठीक है ना। इट इज कॉल्ड बाई फंगस पक्षीनिया करेक्टराइज्ड बाय द अपीयरेंस ऑफ रेड पिस्टिल्स ऑन बोथ द sides of the leaves. Students, the pustils later turn brown, causing defoliation of the death of the plant or reducing the yield. Students, it is also controlled by the 3 spray of Zyme at the rate 2 kg per hectare at an interval of 8 to 10 days, commencing from detection of disease. So this is, students, this is rust. So next students, एफिड, ठीक है। एफिड भी स्टूडेंट्स कॉमन है हमारा, हर किसी में लगता है, मतलब सरसों क्रॉप में भी लगता है, मस्टर्ड में भी लगता है, और हमारा देखा जाए इसमें भी लगता है, ठीक है ना। सो स्टूडेंट्स मस्टर्ड इट इज ए polyhouses paste sucking the sap from the leaves, causing the curdling under slide the apical region. Students, they occur the coalescence of the leaf appearance region. They also transmitted viral disease causing roasted aphid can be controlled by the spraying metastasis of monocrotophos at the rate 1 ml per liter. So this is aphid. So students next हमारा है white गर्व। Students, white grub they remain active during July September and feed on functional roots, leaf tap root intake. Students, the affected plant drop down and winter and wider, and such plant can be uprooted easily. The field remains patches. Students, it can be controlled by mixing for a 10% granules in soil before sowing. Students, at the rate 15 kg per hectare or treating seeds with the chlorpyrifos at the rate 12 ml per kg seeds and dry before sowing. So students this is white गर्म। स्टूडेंट्स नेक्स्ट हमारा बिहार हरी कैटरपिलर, ठीक है, जो मोस्ट है, जो बहुत ही अच्छा है, ठीक है, काफ़ी इससे क्वेश्चन भी पूछ जाते हैं एग्ज़ाम में, क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल से कि नेक्स्ट ईयर ही मैंने एक एग्ज़ाम दिया था, उसमें ये फुटअप हुआ था कि कौन से किस क्रॉप के लिए है, किस में लगता है, तो ये आया था ग्राउंडनट में। स्टूडेंट्स यंग कैटरपिलर्स फीड gradually on lower surface of leaves and later stage an insect attack top tender shoots and causes defoliation the crop. Students, can be severely attack. It is controlled by the spray of क्लोरोफॉस एट द रेट 1 ml पर लीटर के हिसाब से हम लोग स्प्रे कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। सो स्टूडेंट्स नेक्स्ट हमारा है हार्वेस्टिंग, ठीक है ना, कैसे हम लोग इसमें हार्वेस्टिंग करेंगे। सो स्टूडेंट्स खरीफ सोन क्रॉप गेट रेडी टू हार्वेस्टेड in month of November when plants show uniform yellowing of crop along with the seedling of older leaves. Students, crop sown during April and May and is ready for harvesting after the monsoons are over toward end of August and September. Students, for efficient harvesting of crop, adequate moisture should be present in soil and crop should not be overprepped. Students, the tractor-mounted groundnut digger shaker developed at the Punjab Agriculture University may be used for quick harvesting. सो स्टूडेंट्स नेक्स्ट है हमारा स्टूडेंट्स, इसी में हमारा हार्वेस्टेड प्लांट्स आर स्टेक्ड फॉर ए फ्यू डेज फॉर ड्राइंग ए स्पेट आफ्टरवर्ड आफ्टर क्यूरिंग कलेक्टेड द क्रॉप एट ऑन द प्लेस ऑफ द गिविंग 2 से 3 सेकिंग एंड विथिंग डेली ऑफ 2 से 3 days with a touch rake. Students triangle of separate pods and leaves from the stalk. Students collect the pods and leaf into a heap of winnow and dried pods in sun of 4 to 5 days before storage. Students on cloudy days removed pots and then immediately placed them in an air drive at the rate 27 to 38 degree centigrade for 2 days until pots dry or constant mass 6 से 8%. ओके सो स्टूडेंट्स फिर हमारा पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट. ओके so students post harvest after cleaning and grading store pots in gunny bags and stack them up to 10 bags high in separated stock so that air freely circulate among them. Students, the bag should be piled on wooden plank to avoid damage due to dampness. Okay, students, process penetrates apprentice from raw will penetrates India is also in a position to supply balanced peanuts, roasted, salted peanuts and dry roasted peanuts and dry variety of peanuts based products. So students, नेक्स्ट हमारा है आउटकम्स. ठीक है, क्या इसके आउटकम्स हैं, क्या आउटकम्स निकले हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आउटकम हमारा है बिकम बीइंग ए लेग्यूमिनस क्रॉप groundnut is also grow in crop rotation as it synthesizes atmospheric nitrogen and adds 100 to 120 kg of nitrogen in the field per hectare per season. It maintains the fertility of soil and help in reducing soil erosion. Okay, so students, this is a outcome. Okay, so students, this topic is finished. Okay, cultivation of groundnut crop part 2. ये part 2 था. तो आई होप आपने अच्छे से इसको पढ़ें. अगर कोई डाउट लगता है तो पूछिएगा, जैसा कि हर बार की तरह किसी का डाउट रहता है, किसी का नहीं रहता है, कुछ पूछता भी है, पूछते हैं तो क्वेश्चन भी थोड़ा डिस्कस होता है, अच्छा लगता है. तो आई होप आप इसे ज़रूर पढ़ें. ठीक है, ताकि क्यूज वगैरह भी हम आपके इसी से फुटअप कर सकें. तो स्टूडेंट्स, इससे पहले वाला भी लेक्चर आपने पढ़ा होगा. अगर दोनों में फर्स्ट और सेकंड में कुछ पूछ सकते हैं तो आप मुझे से ज़रूर पूछिएगा, वेबिनार के टाइम या कभी भी पूछ सकते हैं. ठीक है ना. तो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप आप इसे पढ़ें अच्छे से, और काफ़ी अच्छा टॉपिक था कल्टीवेशन ऑफ ग्राउंडनट क्रॉप पार्ट 1 और पार्ट 2. ये दोनों फिनिश हो सके, इसके साथ ही ये टॉपिक फिनिश हो सका है. ठीक है, तो आई होप आप इसे ज़रूर पढ़ें. ठीक है ना. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स.